Have you ever started something with strong excitement? Maybe you wanted to learn English. Maybe you wanted to exercise every day. Maybe you plan to wake up early and change your life. In the beginning, you feel full of energy. You feel motivated and ready to work. But after a few days, something changes. The excitement slowly disappears. You feel tired or busy, and suddenly the plan stops. This happens to many people in the world. They start with passion, but they do not continue. They dream about success, but they struggle to stay consistent. After some time, they feel disappointed in themselves. They ask an important question: why is it so hard to continue what we start? Now, think about another type of person. This person is not always excited or motivated. Some days they feel tired, some days they feel lazy, but they still continue their work. They take small steps every single day. Slowly, their progress becomes stronger and stronger. Months later, their life looks very different. So, what is the secret behind this change? Why do some people succeed slowly but surely? Why do they continue even when motivation disappears? The answer is simple but powerful. Their secret is not motivation. Their secret is daily discipline. Daily discipline means showing up every day. It means taking small action even when you do not feel ready. It means continuing the journey one step at a time. And this simple habit has the power to change your life. Now, let us understand a very important question. What is daily discipline? Many people hear this word and feel uncomfortable. They think discipline means pressure or punishment. They think it means forcing yourself to suffer. But this idea is not correct. Daily discipline is actually very simple. It means doing something important every day. It means taking action even when you do not feel excited. Some days you feel motivated and ready to work, but some days you feel lazy and tired. Discipline means you still take a small step. For example, think about learning English. You may feel excited on the first day. You watch videos and learn many new words. But after some days, your energy becomes lower. You may feel bored or distracted. Daily discipline means you still practice a little. Maybe you listen to English for 10 minutes. Maybe you learn 5 new words today. Think about going to the gym. No one feels excited every single day. Some days your body feels tired. Some days your mind wants to rest. But disciplined people still do a small workout. They keep moving forward step by step. Daily discipline is also like a muscle. At the beginning, it feels weak and difficult, but when you practice it every day, it becomes stronger. Small daily actions slowly create big results. And this is the beautiful truth about discipline. It does not control your life. It actually gives you freedom in the future. Now, let us talk about something very important. Many people believe that motivation is the key to success. They think they must feel excited before they take action. They wait for the perfect mood to begin their work. But this idea creates a big problem in real life. Motivation is a feeling, and feelings change very often. Some days you feel strong energy and big excitement. You feel ready to change your life. In one day, you make big plans and set many new goals. You promise yourself that you will never stop. In that moment, everything feels possible and easy. But after some time, the feeling slowly becomes weaker. Maybe you wake up and feel a little tired. Maybe you feel lazy and want more rest. Maybe you feel stressed because of other problems. Sometimes you simply do not feel interested anymore. This is the moment when many people stop their progress. They say something like this to themselves: I will start again tomorrow when I feel motivated. But tomorrow, the same feeling can appear again. Days slowly pass and the goal becomes more distant. The problem was never the dream or the plan. The problem was depending only on motivation. Motivation comes and goes like the weather. Some days the sky is bright and beautiful. Other days the sky is full of clouds and rain. You cannot control the weather of your emotions, but you can control your actions every day. This is where discipline becomes very powerful. Discipline does not depend on your feelings. It depends on your decision to continue moving forward. A disciplined person understands an important truth. They know that feelings are temporary and unstable. Think about a student who wants to learn English. Some days the student feels excited to practice speaking. They watch videos and repeat many new sentences. But another day the student feels tired after work. Their mind feels slow and they want to relax. A motivated person may stop practicing that day, but a disciplined person still practices a little. Maybe they listen to English for 10 minutes. Maybe they read one short paragraph slowly. Maybe they learn only 3 new words today. The action is small, but the habit continues. This small decision protects their long journey. Think also about people who go to the gym. No athlete feels excited every single day. Some mornings the body feels heavy and slow. Some evenings the mind wants comfort and rest. But disciplined people still show up and train. They do not wait for perfect motivation to appear. They understand a powerful secret about progress. Great success is built on small daily actions. These actions continue even when motivation disappears. Over time, this consistency creates amazing results. So when you see successful people, do not assume something. Do not think they always feel inspired or excited. Do not imagine they wake up with motivation every day. Their real advantage is something much simpler. They built the habit of daily discipline. Successful people are not always motivated. They are simply disciplined enough to continue. Now let us explore another powerful idea about discipline. It is the magic of small daily actions. Many people believe that big success needs big effort. They think they must do something huge to see results. Because of this belief, they often feel overwhelmed. The goal looks too big and too difficult to start. But real progress usually happens in a different way. Most success stories are built on very small actions. These actions may look simple and unimportant at first, but when they are repeated every single day, they grow. Over time, these small actions create powerful change. Think about learning English, for example. Some learners try to study for many hours in one day. They feel excited and study very hard for a while. But after a few days, they feel tired and stop learning. This pattern repeats again and again for many people. Now imagine a different learner with a simple plan. This learner practices English only 10 minutes each day. The time is short and the effort feels very manageable. Because the task is small, the learner continues daily. 10 minutes today and 10 minutes again tomorrow. After 1 month, the learner already practiced many hours. This is the quiet power of consistency. Small action repeated every day becomes strong progress. The same idea works in many parts of life. A person may read 5 pages of a book every day. 5 pages look small and easy to finish. But after many days, a full book is completed. The same is true with physical exercise. Some people try to train for 2 hours suddenly. Their body feels tired and they stop after some days. But another person exercises only 15 minutes daily. The effort is light, but the habit stays alive. Week by week, the body becomes stronger and healthier. There is a simple idea behind this process. It is called the compounding effect of small actions. Compounding means small results slowly build on each other. Each small step makes the next step easier and stronger. Over time, the growth becomes bigger than we expected. Think about a very simple picture in your mind. Imagine a single drop of water falling into a cup. One drop alone cannot fill the cup completely. It looks small and almost meaningless at first, but the drops continue falling again and again. Soon the cup becomes full of water. Now imagine those drops continuing for a long time. The water can fill not only a cup, but a bucket. Many small drops together create something powerful. Daily actions in life work in the same way. Every small step you take becomes another drop. Every page you read becomes another drop. Every minute of English practice becomes another drop. Each drop looks small, but the collection becomes strong. This is why small progress should never be ignored. Even slow progress is still real progress. The important thing is to keep moving forward daily. Consistency quietly builds the life you want. Now let us talk about the enemies of discipline. Many people want to build good habits in life. They start with hope and positive energy, but after some time, something stops their progress. These enemies appear in very simple forms. The first enemy is laziness. Sometimes the body feels heavy and slow. You may want to stay in bed a little longer. You may say that you will start tomorrow, but tomorrow often brings the same feeling again. Another strong enemy is distraction. Today, our world is full of noise and information. Our phones constantly ask for our attention. A short message becomes many minutes of scrolling. One video quickly becomes 10 more videos. Slowly, the time for important work disappears. Social media also creates a big challenge. It gives quick entertainment and easy pleasure. Because of this, many people forget their goals. They choose comfort instead of meaningful progress. Fear of failure is another hidden enemy. Some people avoid action because they fear mistakes. They think others will judge their efforts, so they delay their practice and stay silent. Another common problem is waiting for the perfect moment. People believe they must feel ready and confident. They think tomorrow will be a better time, but the perfect moment rarely arrives in life. Here is a simple and honest truth. Most people do not fail because they are weak. They fail because they are not consistent. Success often belongs to those who continue daily. Now, the important question is very practical. How can we build daily discipline in our life? The good news is that discipline is a learnable skill. Anyone can build it with simple daily practice. You do not need special talent to start. You only need small, clear actions. Every day, the first step is to start very small. Many people fail because they start too big. They create goals that feel heavy and difficult. After some days, they feel tired and give up. A small goal is easier for the mind to accept. Small actions help you stay consistent every day. For example, if you want to improve your English, do not plan to study for 2 hours daily. Instead, start with 5 minutes of speaking practice. You can also listen to one short podcast daily. Another simple habit is learning 5 new words. These small actions are easy but very powerful. The second step is creating a simple daily routine. A routine helps your brain remember the habit. Try to practice your habit at the same time. Maybe you practice English every morning, or maybe you listen to a podcast at night. Regular timing makes the habit stronger. The third step is removing unnecessary distractions. Your phone can easily steal your attention. Social media can waste many valuable minutes. Try to create a quiet space for your practice. Even 10 focused minutes can be very effective. The fourth step is tracking your progress. You can mark each successful day on a calendar. This simple action gives a feeling of progress. Seeing your streak can increase your motivation. The final step is a powerful, simple rule. Never miss your habit 2 days in a row. Missing one day is normal in busy life, but missing many days breaks the habit. When you return quickly, your discipline stays alive. Now, let us explore a deeper idea about discipline. This idea is called the identity shift. Identity means the way you see yourself, it is the story you believe about who you are. And this story quietly controls your actions. Many people speak about their goals in a weak way. They say something like, I want to learn English. This sentence sounds positive, but it is incomplete. It describes a wish, but not a personal identity. A wish alone does not always create action. A stronger mindset comes from identity change. Instead of saying, I want to learn English, you say, I am a person who practices English daily. This small change creates a powerful difference. Now the habit becomes part of who you are. When identity changes, behavior starts to follow. A reader is someone who reads every day. Reading is normal for that person's life. An athlete is someone who trains regularly. Training becomes a natural part of the day. The same idea works for learning English. An English learner practices the language daily. They speak a little and listen a little. They read simple texts and learn new words. These actions feel normal to their identity. When you see yourself as a disciplined person, your actions begin to match that belief. You no longer wait for motivation to appear. You simply follow the habits of your identity. This is the quiet power of identity shift. Your habits slowly build the person you become, and the person you believe you are shapes your habits. Now, let us think about the long term reward of discipline. Daily discipline may look small in the beginning. Sometimes the progress feels slow and quiet. You may even wonder if your effort is working. But time slowly reveals the power of consistency. Imagine a person who practices English every day. In the first weeks, the improvement feels very small. They learn a few words and speak simple sentences. Sometimes they still make many mistakes, but they continue practicing every single day. After some months, something begins to change. Their mind understands English more easily. Listening becomes clearer and less stressful. Speaking becomes more natural and confident. The progress that looked slow now becomes visible. With time, their confidence also starts growing. They feel comfortable joining conversations. They can express ideas with better clarity. People around them notice this improvement. This confidence opens new doors in life. Better skills often bring better opportunities. Maybe they find a better job in the future. Maybe they study in another country someday. Maybe they connect with people around the world. All these chances grow from small daily actions. The beautiful thing about discipline is very simple. Life slowly becomes easier for disciplined people. Skills become stronger and problems feel smaller. What once felt difficult becomes normal and easy. There is also an important truth to remember. Discipline can feel difficult in the present moment. Sometimes practice feels boring or uncomfortable. Sometimes rest and comfort look more attractive. But avoiding discipline creates a bigger pain later. One day, a person may look back with regret. They may wish they started earlier in life. That is why a wise person understands this message. Discipline is difficult today for a short time, but regret can remain for a very long time. Now, let us pause for a short moment together. I would like you to think quietly about your own life. Reflection is an important part of personal growth. It helps us understand our habits and decisions. Ask yourself a simple but meaningful question. What is one habit you truly want to build? Maybe you want to practice English every day. Maybe you want to read more books. Maybe you want to exercise for better health. Choose one habit that feels important to you. Now think about the next small step. What small action can you start today? Remember, the action should be simple and easy. Maybe you speak English for 5 minutes today. Maybe you listen to one short English podcast. Maybe you learn 5 new English words. The action does not need to be perfect. It only needs to be small and consistent. Small steps are the beginning of big change. Now ask yourself another powerful question. Can you continue this habit for 7 days? Not forever, and not for one whole year. Just 7 simple days of small action. Imagine finishing those 7 days successfully. You will feel proud and more confident. Your mind will start trusting your discipline. This is how a new habit slowly begins. So take a moment and make a small decision. Choose your habit and choose your first step. Your journey of discipline can begin today. Now we are coming to the final message of this episode. I want you to remember one powerful idea. Your future is shaped by your daily actions. The small choices you make today truly matter. Every day you decide how to spend your time. You can move closer to your goals slowly, or you can stay in the same place for years. The difference often comes from small discipline. Small discipline today creates big success tomorrow. 10 minutes of practice can change your skills. 5 new words can grow your vocabulary. 1 page of reading can expand your knowledge. These actions look small, but they are powerful. Do not wait for the perfect moment in life. Perfect moments rarely appear in reality. Most successful people simply start where they are. They take small steps and keep moving forward. Today can be the beginning of your change. You do not need a perfect plan to begin. You only need one small action and commitment. Take that first step and trust the process. Always remember this simple but powerful truth. Your life does not change in one day. Your life changes slowly through daily actions.